Good morning. We are in Victoria, British Columbia today. We're supposed to be docked and getting off the ship by now, but I haven't heard anything. So I did just get up, jet lag and everything is kind of making it weird. But I am heading up to see what's going on. So my plan today is to go, I'm going to do the walk. It's about a 30-minute walk from here to the Inner Harbor. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go see around the town, get some sourdough, and maybe do a little bit of touristy shopping. So I am super excited. Let's go see what the day has for us. Walking to downtown, and you take a left from the ship and you end up on this weird path. See how long it takes. So it's very well marked if you want to walk to downtown. And so far a very flat walk. So online it said it'd take about a half an hour to get there. We shall see. It's 5 minutes to Fisherman's Wharf, so we're going to stop there first. One little hill, not bad at all though, very mobility friendly. I made it to Fisherman's Wharf in about 10 minutes. Not a bad walk at all. I was going slowly. There's tons of benches here. This is a really pretty place to just kind of sit and relax, I think. As you can see, it's right on the water, hence Fisherman's Wharf. Not much is open yet, so I'll explore in a little bit. Continuing down the harbor walk to downtown. See how long that takes us. Alright, I'm at Ogden's Port and David Forster Harbor Pathway. So we're going to walk along the harbor and and it might take a little longer to get downtown, but it's supposed to be absolutely beautiful. So I'm excited. A lot of these houses are actually B&Bs that you can rent if you come up here. And I think it's really cool. Now that's on my bucket list. So you come around this point and it opens up into this shot of the city that is absolutely beautiful. This entire walk is beautiful. The houses, I'm so jealous. They have lily ponds back there, like they can walk through. It's like living among the gardens. And I saw a black squirrel like really close and it kind of chittered at me. That was weird. So yeah, this is, you have to do the harbor walk if you come here. It is so worth it. I've reached downtown. It took about 20 minutes from Fisherman's Wharf, but I was stopping to take photos and things. And so Fisherman's Wharf is about 10-15 minutes from the ship, depending on how fast you walk. So it's really not a bad walk at all. Let's find some sourdough. downtown area and this entire city. It's beautiful. It's so walkable. There's really cool like art everywhere, as you can see, and like just the architecture is amazing. Trouble finding a place that's open, that's not a chain, that has sourdough. It's been surprisingly hard this morning, so I've got one more place to try. Fingers crossed. Sourdough is acquired, so I'm heading to the park to eat it. On this really cute little place called Nourish. I don't think it's a chain. It looks like it's built into a house. It's really cool. So I'm excited. I also got dirty chocolate today, which is delicious. So I got off the ship about 8:30. It is now almost noon. So by the time I get back, I'll have been out probably close to 4 hours. I did a lot. This is a beautiful city. I know I keep saying that. But yeah, it's been a really fun trip out here. Really relaxing. It is starting to drizzle, so that's why I'm going back now. And that was Victoria. The vlog isn't over. I am going to go over my evening plans in a minute, but I loved this city. It is beautiful. It's so walkable. So there's two ways to get to the downtown. The way you saw was the harbor walk, and then the other way is like sidewalks and things. The harbor walk though is very accessible. It is a dirt path in places, but I did see people down there with wheelchairs and walkers. Now I will say though that only is up until downtown. When you get into downtown, the harbor walk does go up and down stairs, and it does continue all the way around the other side of the harbor, which is cool. I didn't go that far. I did it over 6 miles today. I left the ship at about 8:30, got back a little bit after noon. So it was a very full morning. Tried my sourdough. That was amazing. Can't wait to continue with the sourdough review. I was really surprised because I did not expect sourdough to be that different on the West Coast than it is on the East Coast, but it is, which is really kind of awesome. So there's that. I love the architecture around the city. I love the little touches of art that are all around the city. The Orca topiary is probably my favorite one. I thought that was really cool, really well done. I love that there's a bunch of like just big majestic buildings that feel like castles without feeling imposing. And then there's like murals all around the city. Like it's very nice. People stop for pedestrians, which is always a surprise when you're from Philly. So that was awesome. I do really love this. This is one of my favorite ports now, which is saying something. I guess they're all Canadian. All my favorite ports are Canadian or Alaska. At this point, I think I just live too far south being from Philly. So the weird thing is when we got back on the ship, we were given immigration instructions. I've never had full immigration instructions before. This is very weird. This is different than what we did in Portland. Like in Portland, Maine, I guess it was about 2 months ago. 3 months ago? In June. Whenever that was. I guess it was actually July 1st. So, 3 months ago. Anyway, they're clearing the ship. We're not just doing immigration on board, which is what we did last time. Everybody on the ship has to get off, no matter what your plans were. and the ship has to be cleared before they let anyone back on. So it's going to start at 7:15, and we're not allowed back on the ship until after 1:30 p.m. Which means I have some decisions to make, because there is it's a work day, and normally I like stay on the ship for a little bit of it to get work done, but like that's prime office hour time, so that's gonna be a little complicated for me, but I'll figure it out. I always do. And then other than that, it's been a very lovely morning. I feel like I did so much talking in the videos leading up to this. So tonight is the one production show of the trip. I was really surprised to only see one listed. The others are all tributes, or like The Illusionist last night. So it's encore. And then Yes No is the game show tonight, which I will definitely go to because that is my favorite game show. It's always different. It's always weird. It's always wonderful. And I really like this activity crew. They're really funny and work really well together, as I've mentioned in my previous vlog. And yeah, so I'm gonna go grab some lunch and take a nap, and then on to my evening activities. Let's go.
You could do marketing at high school.
You can do marketing in high school in Washington.
I don't know. I'm not sure. But every now and then, someone comes onto this stage that I am convinced is a serial killer. And look, I'm not saying it's you, but this does feel very much like a police interrogation. Is everything okay?
Everything is copacetic.
This is an axe murder. Well, you know what? Because I'm so terrified of you, I think the only thing that I can do is let you win this game show, and you've just done it, my friend.
All right, and that is a wrap on Victoria. So today was an amazing day. As I said earlier, loved the city, and then coming back on the ship, I saw whales. There was Indian food for dinner, which was really good. There was a submarine in the strait, which was really cool to see. And then I went and saw Encore, which everyone was fantastic. I'm not sure if they were lip syncing or not, but I think that they had a special guest on, so I don't think that they were. But they were really good. But it's the same show that's like on all of the princess ships. So that's the one thing, is if you do cruise a lot, the shows all kind of, you get to know them. And then I went and did the Yes and No game show, which that was really cool. Someone won, so had a lot of fun with that. So tomorrow is a sea day. Just like last time, the sea days are going to be put together into one vlog about sea days on board the princess ships. But I am excited because there's going to be a florist, and they have on this trip, because there are a lot of sea days, they have enrichment. So there's actually educational things happening on board. So I'm really looking forward to that. All right. I hope you enjoyed Victoria. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.